Black and blue, I crawl along the wreckage of what now is gone. Back to you to fight another day. I'll go on and on and on and on. I'll face it, the demons I created with every last part of me. The pain will fade and I'll go on and on and on and on.
Oh, welcome back everybody to another edition of 2K23 Universe Mode. We're getting things started here tonight with a Money in the Bank qualifying match for the women.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Again, I want to welcome everybody to SmackDown. Yes, we are just 3 shows away from the biggest party of the SummerSlam. And I do apologize for this episode being a little longer than expected because work has been kind of hurting me a little bit, and I'm very sad, very fragile. But we're getting things back in motion here, and we heard from the Miz to start off the show, kind of doing his own kind of Miz math promo, and kind of deduced that Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler were the ones who attacked Mansoor. And the Miz challenged them to a tag team title match. But right now, we're getting things started here on SmackDown with the second last, excuse me, Money in the Bank qualifier for the women here on SmackDown. Well, the first woman was Roxanne Perez, and then this woman is the baddest woman on the planet.
And accompanied by Shayna Baszler from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet,
Ronda Rousey on SmackDown, of course, flanked by her best friend Shayna Baszler, the SmackDown Women's World Champion. Still testing the waters to see who the challenger is for that championship at SummerSlam. But right now, she's out here to be in the corner of her friend Ronda Rousey. So let's get to it. And the crowd here is behind Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey not really being a fan favorite, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the people love Ronda Rousey here on SmackDown, but nevertheless, the match gets started here. You see a drop kick, and already the match spills to the outside. Roxanne Perez gonna bring herself back into the ring. I don't know how smart that is against one of the most kind of decorated MMA athletes of all time. And of course, leaving her mark here in the WWE as well. And of course, it's kind of a weird dynamic with Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Ronda Rousey trying to get to that Money in the Bank match at SummerSlam to go for a title shot against Shayna Baszler in the future. But before we get to that, these are some of the matches that happened early on tonight. Asuka defeated Valhalla in one-on-one action. And then, of course, we had Undertaker and Jinder Mahal. Their tag team actually got a win against the new tag team here on SmackDown, Hit Row, Top Dollar, and Ashante the Adonis. Bobby Lashley got a one-on-one victory against the big, strong Omos. Dexter Lumis got his second win here, so he's not kind of on a roll. He won against Tony D'Angelo. Ilya Dragunov, speaking of Money in the Bank, this was a Money in the Bank qualifier. So Ilya Dragunov defeating Robert Roode to qualify for the Money in the Bank on the men's side. And of course, a very rare match, a triple threat tornado tag with Toxic Attraction getting the victory. So back to this match here. You see Ronda Rousey just picking apart the body and the limbs of Roxanne Perez. And a stiff knee right to the side of the face. And now look at this, gonna pick her up. Going for Piper's Pit, maybe. No, counter into a sort of sling blade or heart attack from Perez. And now got her in the crossface. Well, you put the submission expert into a submission, she'll know how to get out of it right there. Roxanne Perez. Oh, again! The tenacity of Perez to put Ronda Rousey in a submission in the crossface 2 times back to back is bold to say the least. And now, now chop block taking down the foundation of the MMA, I guess, queen, I guess, be all end all. But right now, look at this. Roxanne with a little bit of woo, taking to a pinning combination from the corner. 2 and no. Ronda. Now what is this? Oh, what was standing corkscrew senton from Roxanne Perez. Hooks the leg, but just a 1 count. And right now, Perez is in the driver's seat in this matchup. You know, on paper, it seems maybe Ronda Rousey would have an easy victory here to go on to Money in the Bank, but Perez, former NXT Women's Champion, and there's a drop kick. She will not lay down for Ronda Rousey here tonight. She'll give it her all. And Roxanne Perez could join her long-time rival, Cora Jade, on the SmackDown side of things for that Money in the Bank at SummerSlam. But Rousey now with a kick to the midsection. Oh, with a drop kick to the side of the face and sends down Perez. And if you're Shayna Baszler, how do you even... I mean, of course you want to cheer on your friend, cheer on your longtime, partner, but I mean, if Ronda Rousey gets into the Money in the Bank, wait a minute, ooh, going for a bear hug, no, Perez with a few elbows right to the side of the head. Is Shayna Baszler scared? You got to think, is Shayna Baszler scared that Ronda Rousey has a chance to get the Money in the Bank and then go after her title? But there's a rope break, and that's where the experience comes in for Ronda Rousey. Wait a minute, going for it looks like an ankle lock. Oh, she hooks the leg. Hooks the leg, hits the figure 4 with it. And Perez clamoring for the ropes, and she has to tap out. Ronda Rousey is going to Money in the Bank. What a victory.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
She is the second woman to qualify for the... Oh, wait a minute. Well, we see Shayna also in the ring with Ronda, who just qualified for the Money in the Bank. And here is Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, it looks like she's coming for that SmackDown Women's World Championship. And look at this stare down between the two top women here on SmackDown, vying for that title at SummerSlam. And the shrug off, the shoulder shrug off from Shayna Baszler, playing some mind games with the Eradicator known as Rhea Ripley. And Shayna just simply walking off from her competition, playing some mind games. Well, Ronda Rousey, as you just said, qualified for the Money in the Bank. Here's the field right here, right now. Cora Jade, Ronda Rousey, Bianca Belair, and the 9th wonder of the world, China. Here comes Legado Del Fantasma. Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro coming down for some tag team action.
The following is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 365 pounds. Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde, Legado Del Fantasma.
Here comes Legado Del Fantasma, positive in the tag team rankings, so they're going to have their high set on, possibly, I guess, the tag team title match at SummerSlam. I guess they're not part of it because, I mean, to be fair, Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, they do have a better record than them, so they would technically be well, I guess not technically, they would literally be the number one contenders. Nevertheless, of course, Legado del Fantasma, Joaquin Wilde, Cruz del Toro, here tonight to do some dirty work for their leader, Santos Escobar, the Intercontinental Champion, and they'll be facing Booker T, who had to find a partner for tonight in this tag team match. Oh boy. Well, that's certainly a partner. Can't really complain about this choice. The Prince of SmackDown, that man.
And their opponents, first from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor, the former Intercontinental Champion, the former IC Champion, former Universal Champion here in WWE, but in our universe, but he's kind of taking it slow. He's kind of, biding his time a little bit. I think him and kind of, he's in the same vein, Karrion Kross, have been kind of biding the time. Finn Balor is positive in the singles rankings, so he's just waiting for his spot. He is just simply waiting for his spot to get to the title picture and capitalize on that opportunity. But right now, he said, you know what? Why not? To get featured here on SmackDown, simply had to agree to be Booker T's partner. Booker T being a tag team specialist, being a multi-time tag team champion here in WWE. So why not? Big tag team here. Finn Balor and Booker T. And of course, as you heard, as Legado was coming out, this is a tornado tag team match because of course it is. Screw normal tag team matches in this game. They are horrible. And I don't want a tag team match going 45 minutes for no damn reason. So yes, from now on, all tag team matches will be tornado tag team matches, just so we can get these matches going a little faster. But nevertheless, Finn Balor in the ring awaiting his partner. And here he comes.
And from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
And Booker T, the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, coming down to the ring. Taking some of his frustrations out on Legado Del Fantasma with the help of the Prince Finn Balor. And you can see he's just marching down to the ring. He's ready for this matchup, and he's ready to maybe become the next Intercontinental Champion at SummerSlam. And here he is. Looks like he's ready. Looks like everybody's ready for this matchup. And the one man who is not in the arena, of course, maybe he's backstage, is the Intercontinental Champion Santos Escobar, of course, watching and studying Booker T in this matchup. So here we go. Tag team turmoil in a tornado tag team environment. Let's go. Bell has rung here. And Legado go right after Booker T. Finn Balor. Finn Balor taking down Joaquin Wilde. Now, well, there's an end of heartache from Cruz El Toro, and that certainly put a damper on Booker T's plans right here. And of course, you know the orders from Santos Escobar. You know that they want to injure Booker T before he can even get to SummerSlam, because, I mean, out of all the people on SmackDown, I think one of the biggest threats to the Intercontinental Champion's reign is Booker T. With the experience, the education that Booker T has. Oh, wait a minute. Counter there by Cruz Del Toro. Excuse me. And there's a back suplex at the back end of your screen from Joaquin Wilde. Of course, even though I said Booker T is a tag team specialist, we don't know if him and Finn Balor are going to be gelling together as well as Legado. So we'll see where that gels. Oh, wait a minute! There is a plancha from Finn Balor. Big, high-risk maneuver, but it paid off. And look at this leg drop to the back of the arm of Cruz Del Toro and Joaquin Wilde. Legado just in trouble in the early stages of this matchup. Now you see, wait a minute. Ooh, shot right there by Del Toro, and Joaquin Wilde now clutching at his knee. Maybe it's... Oh, look at this. Maybe injured, but Finn Balor not going to target the knees. And there was a power slam there by Booker T. There was a cover. And one thing about tornado tags is a little more chaotic than normal tags, so we'll see if I can call this pretty well here. But nevertheless, I get in trouble in singles matches. So let's see. Oh, there's that crescent kick by Booker T. And right now, look at this. A little bit of tag team maneuvers into the Bloody Sunday by Finn Balor. Look at this. Oh, 19, 16. Finn Balor not wasting any movement. And Legado could be out here. Cruz del Toro, just a 2 count. As Joaquin Wilde slides out to the outside. And this tag team right now working pretty good. Booker T and Finn Balor. Right now, Legado trying to get back into this match. Look at this on the outside. No! Another counter. Oh, right into the knees. Now Finn Balor goes Del Toro. Oh, into the ring post goes Booker T. And now, oh, right into the barricade head first. Booker T back to his feet now. Oh, there's a leg clothesline, leg lariat of sorts by Del Toro, but no, Finn Balor gets the shoulder up. You know, I think Booker T has so much momentum going into SummerSlam. Oh, what, 450? The miss by Del Toro. If Finn Balor is the one to kind of derail that momentum, you got to think Booker T might have a bone to pick with Finn Balor. There's a submission, but Booker T right standing over Joaquin Wilde as he is doing it. So, no, maybe not ring presence known for. Joaquin Wilde is not known for that. Another plunger this time by Joaquin Wilde on the Finn Balor. And oh, what a move there. That rolling thunder into a code breaker? A rolling breaker, I'm going to call it? Sure, whatever. I just made that up, but it's what it's called now. Nevertheless, oh, power slam there by Booker T. Now 2-on-1 assault onto Del Toro, but no! And into the barricade goes Balor. And, oof, right into the barricade once again in the small of the back. Just makes Finn Balor crumble to the ground there. You see in the middle of the ring. Oh, nice standing shooting star press from Del Toro. Now both sets on the outside. Finn Balor. Oh, there's Booker T looking for another kick there. Oh, saving his partner is Finn Balor with a back suplex. And now they're working over Del Toro in the ring. Joaquin Wilde now trying to get his bearings back. A little woozy on the outside. And then a scoop slum. Reverse power slam. And now both members of Legado on the outside. Wait a minute. Booker T? What's he planning here? Oh, I thought maybe a Houston hangover from the top. And that was going to be dangerous. But right now, we're going to see the double team. No. Del Toro pushes Finn Balor off. Booker T gonna run to the other side and go after Joaquin Wilde here. Now finally gonna get the Gorilla Press Slam on the outside, and Balor almost hitting the ropes, or sorry, the stairs on the other side, courtesy of Del Toro, but Wilde now pulled back inside the ring, and now snap suplex, and down goes Balor. And now a spine buster on the outside, and ooh. Maybe Del Toro's head, the back of the head of Del Toro, maybe have hit that end steps, the first step there. But right now, Del Toro's, he got busted on his double team, and Wilde was just looking at him, taunting inside the ring. There's no correlation between these two guys right here, right now. Look at this. And oh. There's a suplex there by Booker T. Huge delayed stalling suplex. Oh! German suplex by Balor. And I'll say it, Legado is in deep, deep waters here. They're in deep trouble in this matchup. Let's see Joaquin Wilde now waiting for, wait a minute, 1916 once again, this time to Wilde. 1, 2, and no, just getting the shoulder up. Now into the ring goes Del Toro. So looks like all members of both teams are inside the ring. Sling blade from Balor. Now, oh, a little miscommunication there from the Booker T and Finn Balor team. But right now, it really hasn't done much. Oh, now Wilde is busted open. Oh, there's the leg there. Now Balor's busted open. Booker T, he is right there for that pin. They bring him over for the DDT. And down goes Del Toro. Now Balor on one side, Wild on the other. And Wild is going to go right after Balor on the other side, running. And a big clothesline, no counter by Balor. Ooh, Booker T looking for the kick. And now look at this, on the inside. Key crusher by Del Toro. And now Booker T up to his feet, kicks him in the midsection. Here it comes, scissors kick. And on the outside, code red, but inside there's a pin, 2, 3, and that's it from the scissors kick. Booker T and Finn Balor get the win.
Here are your winners, Finn Balor and Booker T.
Booker T and Finn Balor get the victory here tonight, and the continued momentum of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Booker T continues to ride high here on SmackDown. One person who is not happy about this outcome is the champion in Santos Escobar. But there are your victors there, right there. And this Booker T happy about this win. And wait a minute, there is Santos Escobar. We're just talking about it. Oh, looking for a clothesline, but no. Booker T fighting back, and a clothesline sends out the champion. And things cannot get worse right now for Legado here tonight. Well, here is the match that's going to happen at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. The champion, Santos Escobar, defends the championship against Booker T. It is time for our main event of the evening. It is Tyler Bate going against one part of the Bloodline.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
Ordered by the world champion, the head of the table, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the street champ, the enforcer of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, will go one-on-one with the #1 contender for the World Championship. Tyler Bate here in the main event on SmackDown. Two of the up-and-comers here, two of the biggest up-and-comers here on SmackDown is these two men who are going to face off here tonight. Tyler Bate already kind of proven that he belongs in the main event scene with a win over the champion and again over a win over Randy Savage. Solo Sikoa, we haven't seen him yet in a featured matchup, so let's see what he can do for the Bloodline here, and most importantly for his career.
And his opponent from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bate, what a crazy month ever since coming to SmackDown. It has. He won an open challenge, a non-title open challenge against Roman Reigns, and then won a match against Randy Savage, and now has a chance to go 3-0 here in his SmackDown career here tonight, and then 3-0 going into the biggest match of his young career, a World Championship match against Roman Reigns, a man who's already defeated, but we all know pay-per-view Reigns is another beast, another monster. So can Tyler Bate get that momentum, get that victory here tonight, go into SummerSlam undefeated, and continue that reign? Or will Roman Reigns stop it dead in its tracks at SummerSlam? Right now, Tyler Bate has to worry about tonight because he cannot overlook the street champ, the enforcer known as Solo Sikoa. And of course, the Usos out here to kind of flank their brother, kind of cheer him on in this matchup. And now Solo Sikoa, he's just an explosive energy in that ring. And look at this, just choking Tyler Bate with his boot. And there's nothing pretty about Sikoa's offense. It's kind of like the Simone Way. Whoa! And there is a suicide dive from Tyler Bate. And now, there's a Samoan drop though. And I was saying, kind of like the Samoan Way. There's nothing graceful. There's nothing, you're not going to fly through the air, but but they are as explosive and destructive in that ring. So Sikoa now going back inside and kind of just edging Tyler Bate on to bring his ass inside. Tyler Bate will take his time going over to Jimmy and Jay, but it looks like Jay wanted to get his hands on him. Of course, kind of the same deal with Booker T and Legado. You got to think the whole kind of plan in this match, or maybe next week as well, is try to injure Tyler Bate before he could even get to SummerSlam. Because, on paper, it doesn't seem that this match would be, a challenging one for Roman Reigns, but frankly, Tyler Bate has already defeated Roman Reigns. So there is a universe out there where Tyler Bate goes into SummerSlam and walks out of SummerSlam as world champion here on SmackDown. So you got to think Tyler Bate has to be on the lookout for maybe some backhanded tactics, some dirty assaults from the back, some cheap shots. We'll see. And Sikoa gets put back inside the ring. Bate now bringing him to the corner. Oh, nice uppercut. And down goes Sikoa. Now working over the limbs, the extremities of Sikoa. And now picks him up. Oh my God. Channeling Umaga with that pop-up Samoan drop into the cover. Hooks the leg. Gets only a 2 count, but what damage did that do to Tyler Bate? You see Bate now going for Tyler Driver. 98, 97. I can't remember what the number is. 1, 2, no. Sikoa will not go down that easily here, as we see Billy Goat's curse from Bates right in front of Jimmy Uso. I don't think we ever see Solo Sikoa ever tapping out, and no, he doesn't. Sikoa, he needs to get some offense here. Oh, here we go. Vintage Tyler Bate here with the airplane spin. Goes all the way around one way and then all the way around the other way. Sikoa, Bate, it must be in another world right now. That must be dizzy as all hell. And down goes Sikoa, and Bate still on his feet. Right on. Oh, and there's Jimmy Uso getting involved in this matchup. And Sikoa got him with a back suplex. And there are the brothers paying dividends here for their brother Solo. I think it's Jimmy. What's a guy? He's got a chair. Well, we never said the Bloodline fights fair in these matches, but there's the ref trying to take it out. Wait a minute. Solo has him up. And right over the top rope goes Bate with that stun gun, but no. Bate still in this matchup. Let's see, look at this. Picks him up for a suplex. No. Solo with a chop block. And of course, those unprotected knees. And goes for a drop kick, but Tyler Bate just shrugged it off. He just no-sold that shit. And just hits a drop kick by him. What's happening? Bate now gonna go to the top rope. And goes for a spinal tap. And now goes for the cover. Sikoa might be out of it. 1, 2, and no. Shoulder up for Solo. And now he needs a breather. He goes on the outside. And now Bate gonna go for another suicide dive. And crash and burn for the young challenger. The young #1 contender. He could not afford an injury so close to SummerSlam. He needs to stop doing some high-risk maneuvers. Of course, you want to win the match, but you gotta think there's other ways than doing it, than risk your own body. And right into the midsection. The hard head of the Samoans. Up to a 6 count. And then goes Bate. Sikoa at all. Oh, we know what Sikoa's all about. He's all about destruction. He's taking part of the announce desk. And oh my God, what is Tyler Bate doing? This second missed suicide dive, and Sikoa has to take advantage of this and put more damage onto Bate. You see? Oh, he's taunting now. And again! This time he gets a 2 for 4. Is Tyler Bate with those suicide dives. And you can't really fault, Tyler Bate. I mean, that's his whole MO, to to do what he can. He is the underdog here in these matches. First with Roman, then with Savage, and maybe even for Sikoa. Wait a minute. Putting his hands. Jey Uso put his hands on Tyler Bate, but I don't think actually Tyler Bate actually minded that, but that led him right to this. Tyler Bate got him hooked for a Tyler Driver. 97, 2, 3, and Tyler Bate is your victor. What a match. What a victory.
Here is your winner, Tyler Bate.
You can see the Usos trying to just talk it out, but you know, they actually kind of fricked themselves up. They threw Tyler Bate into the ring, and it was right into a Tyler Driver 97. So Tyler Bate is still undefeated on SmackDown. And guys, this will be the main event for SmackDown at SummerSlam. Tyler Bate challenges Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. Guys, that'll be it for SmackDown. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you on Monday Night Raw.